So you're looking ahead to the Final Fantasy X endgame, getting ready to max out your characters on the sphere grid. But there is a frustrating problem that awaits you: missing your attacks. It's one of the most annoying parts of the post-story grind, but it doesn't have to be, homie. What if I told you there's a secret to getting max accuracy fast, which ensures you can reliably farm almost anything else you need for stat maxing? In this guide, I'm going to show you why building a strong base of accuracy is a critical first step for the endgame, and how to farm it so quickly you'll save dozens of hours. Once you finish the main story or at the end game to fight the final boss, you can finally dive into the post game, which includes tackling super bosses in the monster arena, your dark aeons, which are diabolical, and the big bad Penance himself. But as you start trying to farm these fiends you need, you will likely keep seeing that frustrating word, miss. Your first instinct might be to focus on raising your strength stat, which I personally did first. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do recommend you guys focus on strength first. However, while strength is important, it won't matter how strong you are if you can't land that hit. Now, the reason you keep missing is simple. Your character's accuracy stat is checked against the enemy's evasion stat, and many of the key fiends in the monster arena have incredibly, and I mean incredibly, high evasion. To efficiently farm them, you have to eliminate the miss factor, and that's where the dedicated accuracy grind comes in. In Final Fantasy X, your chance to hit most enemies is determined by your accuracy versus their evasion. While a few super bosses use a different calculation involving the luck stat, nearly all the enemies you need to farm for stat boosting spheres rely primarily on evasion. Think of it this way, homie. I got you. Maxing out your accuracy first makes every other farming process faster. By guaranteeing a hit on high evasion fiends, you'll make each battle quicker and more consistent. Now that is the foundation that makes building every other stat so much easier. Now many veterans find an accuracy stat around 170 is a great target for reliably hitting most farmable monsters. If you want to be a perfectionist at the game and guaranteed hits against every single enemy that uses evasion, you will aim for that 255. Either way, focusing on accuracy first is the key to a smoother in-game experience. So how do we get this done fast? Like incredibly fast. You want to do it right now. First, we need to unlock our target in the monster arena. You'll need to capture 4 of each wasp type fiends. These are the killer bee in Kilika, the bug in the Jose Road, the wasp in Macalania, and the Nibros in the Calmlands. Once you've captured 4 of each, you will unlock the Hornet in the monster arena. Hornet is your primary target because it only drops accuracy spheres when defeated. You will use these to fill the empty node on the sphere grid, and each sphere creates a +4 accuracy node. To activate these new spheres, you will need activation spheres. Now the best way to farm these is by getting speed spheres from Kodos in the area conquest section of the monster arena. Here is the ideal setup. You'll want your main damage dealer, usually Waka or Titus, with their strength as high as possible, aiming for 255. Now if you don't got that much strength, that's okay. Just bring in your heavy hitters, whoever has the most strength. On their weapon, the first strike ability is very helpful to ensure you'll always get the turn first. So I recommend Orin being in your party, because if you have his celestial weapon, you will absolutely go first. Now if you don't have his celestial weapon, just get a customized weapon with first strike. Now for the battle against Hornet. This fiend is a perfect example on why this farm is necessary. It has incredibly, and I mean bro, incredibly high evasion. Its attacks can also inflict darkness, silence, sleep, and confusion, which is the most diabolical status effect in the game. The best way to defeat it is with Waka's Overdrive. Attack reels. A perfect 12 hit attack reel from your boy Waka with 255 strength will overkill Hornet, earning you 2 accurate spears per fight, while completely avoiding its high evasion and status effects. If you can't one-shot it yet, use skills like aim to boost your party's accuracy or jinx to lower the Hornet's evasion. I personally never use jinx, but you can try it if you want to. Next, you'll need those activation spheres. To unlock Kodos, you must capture one of every fiend on the Mi'ihen High Road. To get a massive number of speed spheres from him, you'll need a weapon with the Distill Speed ability, or you can use Extract Speed. When you attack Kodos with this weapon and get an overkill, he'll drop a staggering 40 speed spheres. With a 255 strength character, a single physical attack should be enough to overkill him, though Kodos will counterattack. This is the most efficient way to get the spheres you need to activate your new nodes. So if you need a power, if you need speed, if you need ability, you can absolutely farm all of these guys from Kodos easily. Then you just rinse and repeat. Use an overdrive on Hornet for accuracy spheres, and a single physical attack on Kodos with a Distill Speed weapon for all of your speed spheres you will ever need. By using this loop, you will turn a painful grind into a quick and repeatable farm. So let's recap just for a second. After you defeat the Hornet with an overdrive, let's say for an example, Wakka's attack reels. Oh snap, I gotta go get some more speed spheres. You wanna go fight Kodos in the area Conquest. You want to make sure you have a character who has the abilities Extract Speed. Once he has that ability, or you have the Distill ability on a weapon, you use that to damage Kodos only one time. I make sure I hit him twice just to make sure. After you make sure you hit him with the Extract Speed or the Distill ability, he will drop 40 speed spheres. You can do this for any sphere in the game that you need. Stop letting the miss screen slow you down. Focus on building a strong accuracy stat first, and you'll turn your characters into unstoppable farming machines. The path to conquering Final Fantasy X's hardest challenges is built on a foundation of never missing. Make your accuracy a priority. If this guide helped you save a few hours on your stat maxing journey, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Final Fantasy X content. This is your boy Retro from the Retro Era. Thanks for watching. Happy farming. Happy gaming. Peace out.